Hello guys, welcome to Smiles and Cries where I do film reviews. So today's little number is the 2025 film Clown in a Cornfield. Yeah, that's what the name of the title is. It's a pulse-pounding horror ride that taps into childhood fears and small-town secrets with brutal precision. So here we find Quinn, played by Katie Douglas, a grieving teen who moves to rural Missouri with her father, and there she starts to encounter the murderous mascot clown, Frendo, who emerges from the cornfields to terrorise the town. Now the film has been praised for its gore, pacing, humour and practical kills. It has an effective blend of horror and self-aware comedy. There's also a strong lead performance from Katie Douglas, and on top of that the creative kills and bright slasher homages are decent enough, but you have seen it all before, I will say that. I would also go on to say the characters feel thin and a bit stereotypical, and overall the plot was predictable as it does not really elevate itself beyond an 80s styled slasher. It is the same old, I'm sure that's what you're going to be saying. Now from the opening scene, the film plunges you into an eerie atmosphere where something sinister lurks just beneath the surface of a seemingly quiet rural town. Now the tension builds steadily with sharp pacing that never lets the audience catch their breath. The characters each grapple with their own fears and their own flaws, which adds depth to the unfolding terror. Then the clown, Frendo, central to the film's chilling vibe, is crafted with a disturbing blend of whimsy and menace, striking a balance that keeps viewers unsettled throughout. But while we're on the subject of Frendo, I'm just going to put it out there, he's a B-Tech Art the Clown. Frendo is like a poor man's Art the Clown, a low budget imitation, trying to capture that same terrifying energy but falling short. Now while he aims to be menacing, he often feels like a hollow copy, lacking the chilling presence and the charisma that made Art iconic. Frendo's scares missed the mark, coming off more like a pale echo than a truly original nightmare. He's the shadow of a legend, unable to reach the same heights of fear and impact. But that is a bit harsh, as Art is the daddy of clowns, but I'm just saying. The setting though in this film is a vast empty cornfield. It becomes almost a character in itself, amplifying the isolation and the dread that permeate the story. The filmmakers do a masterful job of blending suspense and jump scares, using the environment to keep you guessing and constantly on edge. Now the soundtrack complements the visuals perfectly, mixing eerie melodies with sudden bursts of noise that jolt the senses. Clown in the Cornfield explores themes of control, fear of change, and the darkness that festers beneath the surface of tight-knit communities. The dialogue is sharp and natural, helping to ground the supernatural elements into a believable reality. And then the cinematography takes advantage of shadow and light, creating haunting visuals that stick with you. Now the film refuses to spoon-feed its audience, encouraging viewers to piece together clues and draw their own conclusions. The tension between the characters also adds an emotional layer, making the horror more impactful when it does strike. And there's also a strong sense of atmosphere throughout the film, with moments of quiet dread that contrast powerfully with the more explosive scenes. Now the pace also never drags, and the story unfolds in a way that keeps you invested from start to finish. The balance between character development and the horror element is also finely tuned, making the film more than just a series of scares. Clown in the Cornfield is a story about facing fears, both real and imagined, and the cost of secrets kept in the dark. Now while the film excels in atmosphere and tension, it sometimes leans too heavily on familiar horror cliches, which can make parts of the plot feel predictable. Some characters' motivations are also unclear or underdeveloped, which weakens emotional engagement. And I will also say a few jump scares do feel forced or overly reliant on loud noises rather than clever build-up, which may frustrate viewers seeking more nuanced thrills. The social commentary, although interesting, occasionally feels tacked on and underexplored, missing an opportunity to add some richer meaning to the film and the context. The visual effects and the makeup, particularly for the clown character, sometimes come across as inconsistent, reducing the impact of key scenes. And also certain plot twists may feel rushed or insufficiently explained, leaving some viewers with unanswered questions. So overall, in summary, Clown in the Cornfield offers plenty of chills, but the flaws that I've talked about might prevent it from fully living up to its potential for some audiences. And if in any doubt, go and check the film out yourself and let me know what you think in the comments below. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm off to get a cup of tea. Don't forget to like and share the video, and also subscribe to my channel. There will be plenty more where this came from. See you back in a bit. Cheers.